Hello, 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 all, and welcome to the Good Witch. If you are new, welcome, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. This is your Scorpio intuitive tarot reading for the month of November of the year 2021. Happy Scorpio new moon. So, it's the greatest new moon to manifest in, by the way. Y'all already know that. Well, hopefully you saw earlier and you already knew that. We're going to look at your love, your finances, and the message from the divine. So there's multiple energies coming from this particular reading. I only pulled one set. I have a feeling I'm going to have to pull another because there's two different groups of you. But let's just jump in right quick, okay? Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment in love. I ain't got even flipped over no cards yet, and I feel like y'all gonna need a bonus reading. Okay. Whew. Okay, so before I flip over your cards, there was a song that came to mind. And it's not the entire song. It is just a simple part of a song, and this is for a certain set of you. You should go and find someone else who could treat you right, give you the world, someone who understands the man you are, 'cause baby you shine so bright and I would just dim your star. Basically, some of you are dealing with someone that's feeling this way. Like they love you, but they're in love with someone else. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a bonus because the other group is the love never knew what I was missing. No, I can't sing Keisha Cole. I can't. It's not a singing thing. I think I'm gonna start. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say. So you have the Four of Cups, the Priestess, and the Eight of Discs. Okay, so I got it. I understand. You and your person are both gonna have a choice to make. And it's basically whether your relationship is in love, whether your relationship is going to elevate or dissipate. No half stepping. It's either you should go and find someone else who can be what you want, or love. One of those, right? You ain't really feeling the in-between phase. You either are or you are not. So, which makes sense because the overall energy of your reading is full moon in Libra, which is a win-win outcome, which basically means you're achieving balance between what you want and what the people around you want. People around you could be a professional relationship, but we're talking about your love life right now. So you're trying to achieve balance between what you want and the people or persons that you're dating want. The persons or people that you're in a relationship with. And I keep saying persons or people because both of these songs are there for a reason. It's not necessarily two groups of you. Most of you are seeing or thinking about, even if you're not physically seeing them, you're entertaining multiple people. Like if this person, you still have someone that holds a space in your mind, even though your heart is someone else. You have soul ties with someone that you have not cut, or that you don't know how to cut. Sometimes someone's lingering in our mind, and it's not because they're good for us, and it's not because we miss them, and it's not because we're in love with them. Don't get it confused. Sometimes we're just tied to them, and we're connected to them in such a way that it's hard to move on. It's hard to let go. Because you've soul bonded with this person. You have soul ties with certain people, that these soul ties need to be cut. Because that whole I'm in love with another person thing, the person that you really genuinely are in love with right now is yourself. And that's a good thing. But you feel like, oh, well, you'll have people pop up from your past. It is your birthday month for a lot of you. It's your birth month. And people are going to be calling you out of the blue and wishing you a happy birthday. And you're like, oh my God, that's the one that got away. Oh my God, they're still thinking about me, and I could go do this. I have this, but I could go do this. And this was so great. It's probably not that great. You left for a reason. It ain't that great. You let it go for a reason. And even if it is that great, it ain't what you want, or it's not what you wanted. Maybe you've grown to want it, and that is very few of you. Not because very few of you are grown, but because your wants haven't changed that much. It's just that looking backwards in rose-colored glasses, that's going to get you in trouble. So you want to stay away from that. It looks like you have very good potential right now to have a stable relationship with all your needs met, with a very giving, generous person who sees the best in you. And you guys nitpick over small things. Are y'all fighting over hypothetical situations? So if the only argument that you're having with this person is about a hypothetical future or a hypothetical past, or even an existing past and a potential future, understand that those decisions can be changed and they can be made. They might, even though they're not made yet, people say, I'll choose one thing in 5 years. There's a lot that can happen in 5 years. There's a lot of growth. There's a lot of pains. There's a lot of lessons that are learned over time. So don't hold someone so accountable for something that they haven't even done yet. Asking someone some silly question. If this person came back, would you leave me for them? And they haven't seen this person in 10 years. They don't know. They might say no and they might say yes, but what they're doing is basing that on somebody that they ain't seen in 10 years. They haven't been around. They haven't felt this person's energy. So what I'm saying is, don't get lost in the hypothetical and ruin a really good thing. Achieve that balance. Achieve the balance. You have to look at your person, and you need to look at your person through the eyes of love instead of the eyes of insecurity. Even if you're just dating, if you want to continue to date this person or persons, look at them through the eyes of love. Don't look at them through the eyes of insecurity or what if, because some of you are insecure about shit you signed up for. Like you knew this going in or shortly after coming in, and you chose to stay. And it's okay to change, and it's okay to grow. But it's not okay to hold them to a standard that's completely not them. Just like it's not okay to look at your past through rose-colored glasses and think, oh, well, this is a what-if situation. No. Let's look at the truth about the past of this situation. Let's look at the truth in this history. Let's look at it for what it was. And know that if you go back, you're going back to what it might be, because there is no guarantee that it's still the same. what you're having is soul ties that probably need to be cut. Yeah, so there's not really two groups of you. It's just that you have been or will be double-minded quite a bit this month. Like you go from, but your self-love does not waver. That's good. Your self-love does not waver at all this month. Just be very slow to act this month when it comes to your emotions. Be very, very slow to act, especially if you're in a place of, I don't know what to do next, and all of a sudden you get this great random idea. Chill on it. Chill. Because you haven't thought it all the way through yet, and you're doing it on impulse. I'm good on instinct is good. Impulse, not so much. Okay? Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment in love. And yeah, y'all gonna need a bonus reading. We're gonna look at your finances now, okay? And I say that with enthusiasm. I'm probably gonna do I'll probably do a pick a card reading for you guys in general, but it'll be like a Scorpio new moon pick a card reading. So let's see if we can get that done. Okay. We know we can get that done. Okay, so your work this month, you were looking for something new to be passionate about towards the beginning of the month. The universe hears your cries and it answers it. By the end of the month, you'll have something, a new something in your life that can bring you abundance and that can bring you finances that you're passionate about. And you've been asking for it for a long time and you don't know what to do or how to do it or where to start or where to go, right? Step out on faith, but do not blow up your current situation to walk into the unknown yet. This is something that you're starting, that's new, that's exciting, that you're going to be very, very, very passionate about. Some of you are starting a jewelry business. Some of you are somebody's picking up singing. You used to do something in music and you're wondering why you ever stopped doing it. And you're going back to it. I'm not saying you're going to turn into Beyonce over the next month, but you will probably end up in somebody's studio if this is you, and you'll just be there and in the moment and recording, and it'll just be this beautiful revelation moment for you where it's like, okay, I needed this outlet. I needed this. It's something creative. It's something like dance or writing or spoken word, and it's going to be beautiful. And your finances this month aren't really about your finances. It's about your passion. And you can turn your passion into prosperity. But this month you'll be focusing on it because you're passionate about it. And it's a new beginning for you, because what it does is when you start doing this thing that you're passionate about, you'll believe that, and you'll know, not just believe, you'll know that there's something so much greater for you than what you're currently doing. Even if what you're doing brings you in 6 figures or sometimes even 7, there's something greater that you're gonna be doing, that you could be doing, that you've wanted to do, that you've been afraid to do. You won't be afraid after this month. And that, my love, is beautiful. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment in love. Let's get into this message from the divine. This whole thing has been a message from the divine, okay? Empress. The 4 of Wands in reverse. And the 3 of Wands in reverse. So you can't sit high and look low and wonder why cycles don't complete. I understand self-love. You're trying to complete a cycle with someone by cutting them off without closing the door. That means you just walked away from an open door and they can come in and out as they please. Whenever they decide to travel back to that realm, you're going to have to, when you cut someone off and you want to complete a cycle with them, you're going to actually have to close the door so that they can't just wander back in, unless, of course, dear, that's what you want. And if that's what you want, why go through all the trouble of cutting them off and doing the healing? You can't leave breadcrumbs back to your past. It's like, I'm gonna run away. I'm leaving this situation, leaving this abusive situation. But here's my forwarding address. I'm leaving this painful, toxic life. But I'm gonna keep everything that came with it. I know this is in your name. I need you to keep taking care of that. So you keep taking care of that, but we're gonna take it. I'm gonna go over here. I'll get back with you later. Don't call me, I'll call you. That's not closing a door, and that's not completing a cycle. That's walking away from an individual or a circumstance, leaving that door open for either that person or another person with the same energy to walk straight through it. Let's not do that, because you'll get the same results that you got the last time. You just might have a different flesh suit on. Please remember, y'all, to like, share, subscribe, and to comment in love. Know that I know sometimes it can be harsh, but I love you just because I do. And I want to give y'all announcements. I know I closed out the mentorship program in October, and I've decided to leave it open until winter solstice. So if you're starting a spiritual business and you need a spiritual business coach, because you have to maintain balance in a capitalistic society and your spiritual life, and I hope you get all that stuff off the ground and help you attain your freedom that way. If you have to go through this healing process, we heal through all the 15 aspects of life, because you have to walk in your healing in order to help people heal. In order for that to grow and prosper, you have to grow and prosper first yourself. And I help with that, and I teach that. So that'll be open. The link will be below. If you're not ready for that, or you're not in a position to do that, sometimes you just need a coaching session to get you started, a reading. All of the links for that are below. And I wanted to talk to you about Conjured candles, because I've noticed that they've become a trend. So be careful where you get them. I do sell them. I do make them. I don't even like the word sell. I do create them for people, but I do not mass produce them. You can throw some roots in a candle and make a good luck candle. Yes, you can do that. But if you actually want something like business prosperity, or lover return, or a love life candle, or a financial abundance candle, or a healing candle, or a peace candle, or something like that, these things need to be made specifically designed for you. And no, they should not be in four figures. They should not be thousands and thousands of dollars, but they're mass produced a lot right now, and it's because they're scented candles. So if you want an actual Conjured candle to push you forward and to push you through where you're going and what you're doing, the link is below. And I don't create them without talking to you first, because they're individualized for you. They have your name in them, or your situation is placed in them. So we do it, and we do it that way. And please reach out to me below. Check all the links in the description box. I cannot wait to hear from you. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, and love. Check out the mentorship program. See if it's something that you're interested in and that you're ready for. Also, if you're ready for your Conjured candle, if you're ready for that just instant boost for you in your life and what you're going through, work with me and we will create one just for you. Trust me, it is better to have it done for you, specifically for you, than just some random thing for your body. So, know that. And know that I love you just because I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being a part of my life. And thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of yours. Like, share, and subscribe to The Good Witch. Peace, my loves.